Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Keyshawn Davis. Is he another Hurd or J-Rock? Julian Williams. He's getting ready to fight at home, man. He and his brothers got a big old card going on out there in Norfolk, Virginia. And he is doing his part, being the businessman, also the showman. He loves the camera, he loves talking, but he has proven that he's going to talk the talk, but he's willing to walk the walk. And he's been able to back up his words. My thing is, though, man, when Jared Hurd had the opportunity to fight back home in that DMV area, things didn't quite go his way, did it? He lost. When Julian Williams got an opportunity to fight back in Philly, things didn't quite go his way. He lost. And listening to Keyshawn Davis, he sounded confident. But I'm just wondering, like Hurd and J-Rock, is he going to end up after this weekend with a loss on his record? He is doing a lot, people. Taking care of his brothers, taking care of other fighters from Virginia, a lot of media obligations. And you can see that Top Rank is really getting behind him. It's like Shakur Stevenson's gone, no more Prudential Center. It's all about Keyshawn. He has been elevated to the silver medalist that they want to push. And I'm happy for him. But I'm going to tell you this, man. He's about to fight, what's his name? Not Paro, man. Lemos. Let me tell you something, man. Lemos is no joke. Okay? Now, Lemos fought Hutchinson. I thought he beat Hutchinson. Everybody thought he beat Hutchinson. And for Davis to go out here and to take on Lemos, man, you know, Gustavo Lemos out of Argentina, that just speaks volume for Davis. Especially him coming off of that fight with Madueno. That shit was violent and very physical and very ugly and very dirty. And he showed me a lot in that fight because Madueno was throwing bombs. And Keyshawn blocked a lot of those shots, was able to hang in there and dominate. So Keyshawn showed that he has levels to his game. Now, going up against a guy like Gustavo Lemos, 29 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw, no losses, right? One loss and no draws. If he can beat Lemos, then we may really need to be talking about Keyshawn Davis along the sides of Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, and Zepeda. Because Lemos is a tough fight. And to see Davis, who only has 11 wins, taking on these kind of challenges, like, this is what you want to see. This is what you want to see. Now, after he gets past Lemos, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what's going to be next for Keyshawn Davis. But if he gets past Lemos and knocks him out, oh man, they're going to be clamoring to have him fight one of the big names. Now, and when I say big names, I'm talking about Davis, Baranchek, Stevenson. Now, Stevenson and Zepeda are going to fight. But if Stevenson beats Zepeda, then Davis may fight Zepeda. That would only make sense to me, to see if he really belongs up there with the elite. But another name they keep calling out is Andy Cruz. Everybody wants Cruz to fight Davis. Davis is, they've reached out to Matchroom, but you know Eddie Hearn didn't want to make the fight. So Davis is saying, look, I'm not putting duck sauce on the fried rice. I'm ready to fight Andy Cruz, but only has 4 fights. So what are we talking about? But Eddie Hearn is shooting it down. But what I will tell you is, if you take a look right now at the racket stack, okay, here we go. For the WBO, Keyshawn Davis, as of 15 October, is ranked number 3. He's ranked number 3 by the IBF. He's ranked number 3 by the WBC. And see, this is the shit that kills me. Keyshawn Davis for the WBA, they don't even have him ranked. Isn't that some bullshit? Anyway, he should be ranked in all sanctioning bodies. But the bottom line is, I would think he'd be probably going for Muratalla if he beats Lemos. Yeah, Muratalla. Muratalla or Zepeda. When you look at where he's at here for the WBO, IBF, and WBC, Zepeda's number 1, Muratalla's number 2, Keyshawn Davis is number 3. IBF, Zepeda's number 1, Davis is number 2, Davis number 1. Zepeda's number 1, Davis number 3, Muratalla's number 4. Number 2 is vacant. For the WBC, Zepeda's number 1, Muratalla's number 2, Keyshawn Davis is number 3. Bottom line is Keyshawn Davis got some tough fights ahead of him. He gets past Lemos. You move up the ladder, you don't reverse. Boy, he got some hard fights in front of him because Muratalla gets busy, and so does Zepeda. But I would think that'll be the direction he's going. If not, who knows? It may put him in there with Cambosos. You just never know at Top Rank because they can't afford for Keyshawn to take a loss. But Keyshawn's hungry. He has 11 fights, and I don't even say he wants to smoke. He is not putting duck sauce on the fried rice. He's trying to get out here and scrap. He's putting soy sauce on the fried rice. He's ready to eat. Anyway, we're going to see just how this weekend turns out, man. There's a lot on the line, a lot of pressure on him and his brothers. But we'll see if they pass with flying colors because Lemos is not an easy fight. Lemos is not an easy fight. I don't care what no one says. Lemos is not an easy fight. But I'm rooting for Keyshawn, man. I see him a little bit different now after that fight with Madueno. He showed me something. I thought I was concerned about him in that fight, but he showed me a lot, man. He can scrap. Anyway, y'all keep cool. We're gonna find out, man, if he flops this weekend or if he does the business in the breeze.